Hello everyone, this is the Volkswagen Id.3 GTX Performance, the most powerful Id.3 there ever was, rear-wheel drive 240 kilowatt power, also the fastest accelerating Id.3 we ever had. It also has a very big battery, 79 kilowatt hours, and today I want to see how it handles if you go a bit in the corner. We're gonna accelerate a bit and then we drive the top speed of this car, because this is also the fastest Volkswagen ID on the market. All the others are limited to 180 kilometers an hour. This can go 200 kilometers an hour. Yes! If you need a driver's logbook for work for your EV and you don't want to write everything down yourself, so the kilometers that you've driven on a business trip, the kilowatt hours you charged on the trip, then Tronity is exactly what you need. Tronity connects to your car. A lot of brands are supported, and in the app or in a browser you can see all of this data. And you can also use this for a whole fleet. So if your company has a lot of EVs, you can monitor the kilometers driven for work and also where they're charged. Check them out in the link in the description below. First, we're gonna drive a bit sporty. As you can hear, I'm in sport mode. I have the sport sound. I can feel that the accelerator pedal is very reactive. Yep. And the regen comes in very fast as well, which is nice. And I experienced that on the Cupra Born VZ2, which is the same car, that the car is very sensitive around the point where you accelerate and where you use regen. It's a tiny bit uncomfortable, but you shouldn't drive in sport mode just in the city or something. But let's see how it feels in the corner a bit. Oh, acceleration is nice. Cornering feels nice. Regenerative braking comes in way faster than in comfort mode or eco mode. It's the same amount, but it comes in right away when you get a bit off the accelerator pedal, which is nice for sporty driving. And in comparison to the Cupra Born VZ, where the Cupra had horrible brakes, and I know my Id.3 back in the day had horrible brakes, this car doesn't. They're really reactive and they feel good. I love it. They take a bit, so if you brake just a tiny bit, it's not a lot, but if you do more, then it really slows you down a lot, and I like that. That's a nice and sporty feeling. It could be a bit more reactive to my taste for an Id.3 GTX Performance. That's the name. So I would like if it would be a bit more reactive to my brake feel. And by the way, I'm at 70% state of charge, and I don't have full motor power because the battery is a bit cold, but I'm preheating the battery right now. I want the full power when I do the acceleration test. Right now it's okay if I don't have full power. And you can feel that the suspension is a bit sporty. It's not the same as in comfort mode. Nice. That's how it should be. Well, why we have this car here. Feels good in the corners. Brake feel is good. Regen comes a bit in too fast for me. So if you just go a bit, then you decelerate a lot. I would like it a bit more. So I prefer the comfort mode when it comes to this, even when you drive sporty. So it is definitely a sportier experience than in a normal ID.3 when it comes to power, regen and cornering and everything, but it's not a sports car. So if you drive an Ioniq 5N or a Neo ET5, that fits more when it comes to power, but it's nice. Now it's time to accelerate. I have Draggy GPS measurement device outside of the car here. It's connected to my phone so I can see the acceleration from 0 to 100 kilometers an hour. I'm still in sport mode. We're gonna go to a straight, accelerate, then turn around and do it in the other direction, because in one direction usually it goes down a bit and that means it's not valid. The acceleration would be too much, but in the other direction it's usually right. Nice. It was a nice acceleration. It comes in very quick. Yeah. It comes in very quick, feels good. It's a great acceleration, and Draggy measured 5.49 seconds. I think it should be, I thought it should be 5.3, or maybe it's 5.4, but that's okay. And it's verified, not uphill, not downhill. I'm happy with this acceleration. And that's what I mean. In this direction it's 5.28 seconds, but it's not verified because it's a bit downhill. Therefore we were faster, but it's not correct. Now it's time to go on the highway and see how it handles at 200 kilometers an hour. Like I said, the fastest a Volkswagen ID car can go. All the other, even ID.7 GTX, which is the fastest accelerating Volkswagen ID that you can buy, it's still limited to 180 kilometers an hour. It's no fog. So, yeah. Even in comfort mode, it accelerates amazing. Way better than a normal ID.3. 130 on the highway. I have travel assist on. It steers itself. I have head-up display. It's comfortable. It's not as quiet as an ID.4 and ID.7, but still okay. 150, louder of course, but not bad. Still okay. And stable and as comfortable. But now it's time to drive a bit faster and see if we can drive to top speed. Ooh, I can feel it's moving around already. Maybe it's windy. So I've only driven 190 something. What I notice at around 180, it's not as stable. So I feel moving around. It's not windy today, I don't think so, but when you go by a truck, when you pass a truck on the highway at higher speeds or in a corner with 170, it's not amazingly stable. It's not the best feeling. There it was, 205 kilometers an hour top speed. Not nice. Not a nice feeling to drive that way. Important is I have on this car right now 20-inch winter tires on. Maybe that's also not amazing for top speeds. Maybe a 19-inch summer tires or 20-inch summer tires would be better, or even the sport tires that are available. It's very, very possible. But overall, it's a nice and sporty car. If it is really better than the normal GTX that has 30 kilowatt less, I'm gonna make an extra video about that. But it's nice to drive a bit faster in this car. It's a nice feeling. If you want to follow me on Instagram, BatteryLife1, and if you want to support the channel, there's a Patreon link in the description below. And here on YouTube, there's also channel membership. And if you want to know what's happening behind the scenes, I have a third YouTube channel, Behind the Battery. But that's it for me. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day and take care. Bye.